Nick Hilkins outside London Stadium, West Ham Fan TV. Look, you're here as a neutral tonight. Not gonna pull any bones. What did you think? What did you make of that game?
To be honest with you, I had my expectations of West Ham to get something out of the game, and to be blunt, I thought they were poor. I thought they lacked. I thought they just looked deflated for a lot of the match. I thought Calvin Phillips, a decent first cameo coming off, starting off the game for West Ham, but I think, and I was saying this to a couple of people around me, and I think a lot of the West Ham fans know, without Lucas Paqueta, there's just such a lack of creativity in this West Ham side, in that it just looked that the entire attack, if not through Kudus and Bowen, it looked like that Ward-Prowse was just trying to work it and do everything possible. But it just looked like Bournemouth were just cutting the two attackers out, and it just looked too easy.
Yeah, listen, you said before that you subscribe to DR Sports, listen to my opinions on DR Sports. A lot of people question why I question Moyes. You've seen it tonight.
Yes.
Can you see it?
Yes, I definitely have. I definitely have seen it during my time as a subscriber. And I was asking the same questions as you've been asking for so long. Like, for example, why are you waiting until the last 3 minutes to put Maxwell Cornet on? And something else, of course, we know that, it looks like Fornals and Ben Rama are leaving. But I'm thinking, if you're going to let them go, then maybe bring someone in. Regardless if they've been good this season, bad this season, at least you have some options. But now you're leaving yourself, having such a thin squad off the bench, and in a match like this where you need players to come off the bench and to try and to try and produce something, it just looked like that, Moyes lacked options. I mean,
because he hasn't got a clue. He hasn't got a clue how to bring someone off the bench to make an impact.
And also just, when I looked at the starting 11, I thought, okay, that's probably the strongest you can go. But, there were times where I saw Souček almost operate as a second striker, or Ward-Prowse was on the left. And when I saw the 11, the first thing I thought to myself, you have four players that are literally central midfielders. Why not have a diamond? Have Alvarez at the base of it, and then you have Calvin Phillips on, whether it's the left or right, and Souček, and then you have Ward-Prowse just in front of them, and then just play Kudus and Bowen up front just as a striking partnership.
Yeah.
Because I think as a duo, I think they could cause a lot of problems, and both of them have been absolutely phenomenal this season for West Ham. And I was just a little surprised at just the positioning, the movement of some of the West Ham players. It left me very confused, just as it's probably left you confused a lot of the times as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Just quickly then, before we go, where do you see this side finishing?
I can definitely see West Ham definitely getting a European place, 100%. But I think that they really need to, they need their players back, but they can definitely finish top half, 100%. I mean, when you look at how poor teams like Man United and Chelsea have been this season, they've been absolutely awful. And I think West Ham can definitely finish above both of those sides, whether that's 7th or 8th. But who knows? But with Paqueta coming back, I think that will be a huge addition, and that's a player that West Ham desperately need to come back.
Yeah, absolutely. But thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.